Hi, my name is Bill Stewie, and I run a small sawmill business. I sell wood to local furniture builders, and I saw logs for some. I also build a little furniture myself. This is a kitchen island that's just under 5 foot wide by 8 foot long. And my brother's a welder, and I saw this idea up in Pennsylvania when I visited a wood shop up there. But I'd have to recruit a couple neighbors to help me turn this every time I wanted to turn it, but I could do it with one hand. And it turns real easy with the rotisserie, as I call it. I can barbecue my wood. One of the things I like to do when I get ready to sand is divide my top into quadrants so I don't repeat myself. I'll sand up to this line and sand this quadrant, and then I'll sand up to that line over this line when I sand the next one. I'm going to move the camera up a little closer now and show you some other little tricks I do. Couple things. Vibration when you're sanding a lot can really damage your system. I've got a little touch of what's called Raynaud syndrome, which causes my fingers to get cold and not warm up, and it's really aggravating in the wintertime. But it's caused by vibration. And these are anti-vibration gloves that look kind of like gorilla hands. They look terrible, but they really work nice, and I love them. I have a Bosch random orbital sander, and pushing down on that thing, sanding a table like this would just kill my shoulders. I'm getting too old for some of that kind of stuff. So I use bought a 25-pound bag of 7.5 shot from a gun dealer, and I split the bag into a 15-pound bag and a 10-pound bag. So I can use either 10 pounds of weight or 15 pounds of weight. Right now I've got the 15-pound weight on it. It's a 6-inch sander. I'm doing 100 grit. I also use the Trend air shield to keep from getting a lot of dust in my lungs, and this thing is really a lifesaver. I put off buying it for so long because they're so expensive. They're about $400, but I'd have to run and get another one right away if something happened to it. Let me show you how this thing works. Don't want to bore you with too much sanding time, but you can see how the system works there. It can kind of get away from you a little bit. You just have to steer it though and keep it steady. That's how I do that.